Yalugu, a village in the Upper East region of Ghana's Binduris district, traditionally practiced indigenous African spirituality. Over time, the village gradually converted to Islam through the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, a movement known for promoting peace, education, and social development.
I shouldn't join him. I said, is that so? That yes. I said, do you have any reason? The Ahmadis are Christians.
How come that you've sat down and created lies about some people? That means that there's something wrong somewhere.
When we see friends who are drinkers, who are smokers, and then you see them all over, they are looking, some of them are looking so useless.
I feel so much relieved. So when I see people, the other Muslims, I feel like, when will you get to know Ahmadiyya so that you'll be free?
The success I've chalked so far is no mean to the blessings of the Huzur.
Imam Abdullah Abusi, who was instrumental in founding the local Ahmadiyya Jamaat. Originally a pagan and then a Roman Catholic, Mr. Abdullah Abusi converted to Islam with the Tijaniya sect while living with the Bisa chief in Kumasi. In 1954, he embraced Islam Ahmadiyyat at Amowi, Kumasi, and converted families there. After some time, he returned to the north to support his family, where his religious experiences shaped his lasting impact on the Jamaat, the community, and its environs, notably Boku.
Toba bekwela karekena pa 1974 ko yismam yalugun kwela yamam temwa kente zamas. Sankana la da ana upper region. Da ka upper east, upper west. Ka upper region na pusumbana rabe zo bolga kwela. The regional molbi da benewa ina kaman karam samba Abdullah Qasim yangi yiswazu bogna wina 1976. So mamne kule la man kule 1980 kaman lep yalugun kwela na tenazin. Mam tenazin kwela la mam da tube nim seba kamera karmet bis.
Ane sigi India tingala adele mazaya mahadi marilawana.
Meet some of the members who share their stories on how they converted to Islam Ahmadiyyat.
I'm very inquisitive, and I like to be independent-minded, and I love the truth. Where I come from, Islam is very poor there, even up to date. Those areas, we don't like the Muslims. Even when I was not a Muslim, we didn't like them, because we know Islam to be soothsaying and people who can kill people. Like when you have your problem, you go and see the Malam to make him mad or go and do this. That's what we know about Islam in my village. So I didn't like Islam at all.
Dola kuma tuwa abusi ay kisurunga. Okaya kama no Ahmadiyya ye ngube tamang nze ablai bebo ya ben hang monaye. Be okuma tuwa babe mon dolia hemo nao beri tuwa ko ha babe kizebega za hemo ka mane babe. Moname o aye mumbo hoso henene mumo sori yen komengo yaba mai nti yaba de ma nogo bari ma fo mon yeruwi ngu nyara ma nogo bari yen tan lema.
So mbang pos mama yiti nsam pam Abdullah Abose 2P 1983.
I got to know Ahmadiyya through my husband. My father is an imam of the Tijaniya Muslims. So I told him that I cannot join Ahmadi. I am a Muslim by birth, Tijaniya Muslim, and where I was born, I would like to be there. Then he said he's not forcing me to join him, but he just wants me to also know much about Ahmadi Muslim.
Manda kene Pentecost Church. To, fiagos manda be pus kangala nila. Man tida po mon lasuk One man kekwelina kalasu besi imam.
It's about 33 years now when I became an Ahmadi. How I get to know Islam Ahmadiyyat is through my grandfather, Mr. Abdullah Abosi.
Man kwen posum yum pisina nuwana. Man ning sembang Islam Ahmadiyya ane wakat kana kamda ken sukulu Yalugu na. Primary school katadabi kabala zamserete Ahmadiyya posum ne asem.
And within the weeks I went to the Ahmadiyyat mosque, within those weeks I've learned a lot about Islam. So I said, so if that's the case, why don't I even learn the Quran myself? If only the Morabi will agree and teach me. So one evening I went to the house. That was the time of Morabi Abdul Kalim Echirifi. I went to him. He said, oh, it was not a problem. If I want to learn, he was ready to teach me for free. I said, okay. So I started. The way Morabi is not like the Kuntai Malam. You see, if you are a Malam or if you are an Imam, you are supposed to be fearful. When anytime I ask him something, you explain and say, do you understand? And even give me a lot of books to go and read. One of the things I used to hear is that when they come to pray, they just come and start Allahu Akbar because they don't want to mention Prophet Muhammad's name, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam name. They don't make Iqama. And when they are calling Azan, they skip the Prophet's name.
Unzebe kume limam ablabi awo yabe ko tabankenabe goruna na sumenga domi bo ana ayon na bana bo duliyambe awo bor hobin kibor himi kibor yara na rama biya kamo ndiga si mzebe hobe kaya hisembe atemenga pa na kuma ho biya kamo yisi so yaba non.
So we were there, and a particular time the missionary there by then organized a holiday classes for the children. He came and picked all my children there. I did not contribute even 1 cedi. They fed them, they stayed there, bathed, and they learned a lot. When the children came home, they were reciting things and teaching me a lot of things. For example, one of them would do something. When I complain, then another person will come and tell her that, why do you do that to Mama? You don't know that one of the hadiths, the Prophet said, Al-Jannatul Takta, Akudamul Ummahat, paradise is under the feet of mothers. And I asked them, how did they know it? That, oh, Mama, when the Morabi taught us, there I was having interest in the Ahmadiyya Muslim. So one day I told my husband that I would like to go and pray in their mosque. When I went and prayed there the first day, the way they preach, from there I said, oh, then it's good to pray here. When I made up my mind, I called one of my brother. Said, oh, my husband is an Ahmadi and I would like to go with him. Though I should allow him be there, I shouldn't join him. I said, is that so? That yes. I said, do you have any reason? That, oh, the Ahmadis are Christians, that they are not accepted at Mecca, so I shouldn't make an attempt.
How come that you've sat down and created lies about some people? That means that there's something wrong somewhere, because all what I thought about them is not the case.
Ahmadi is a religion I have found myself, and I'm so happy and thankful to Almighty Allah, because they say God speaks to us through our dreams. And I believe that Almighty Allah has spoken to me through my dream to join Ahmadi. Why do I say that? Before I joined Ahmadi, like I said earlier, it's through my husband. My husband did not force me. Not quite long, our Naimi, the one who is following my father, passed on. So I had a dream and saw him, and he was telling me that Ahmadi is good.
If you do some of the evil things that you are not supposed to do as a Muslim, and you think you are an Ahmadi Muslim, you are not. You are not part of my community. So I don't want to do anything that will take me out of that community. You see, so because that, it gives me some courage. So if I want to do something and I remember that if you do this one, you are not an Ahmadi, I don't want to do it. So that one alone is some relief and it's a guide for me to stay away from sin.
And it is good that they have really advised us on those things, because when we see friends who are drinkers, who are smokers, who are drunkards, and then you see them all over, they are looking, some of them are looking so useless that to understand that some even die because of those act of what practices.
Hono ka bo aba mengana ko hotema mo nyono ko mayi ngigama intamo soro mom lo gizi sa awka ne na he mo nan le kesen kana ne mo na he ablama ma kon yesi bida husuma mbe tan le kesen ko diga o ayile hilembe bonta bange ampa doka me awka ay annebe yebe mo nan takma he bore tikemba naso annebe yebe tenko ka babo tembo men ane fo karakara ntia kama hokalu kuma kun hokalu yimu kuliya mata sama ko bidan hunsu amma mo nyono do kon ga gabaleobe abayina mo ni dini ta nyono yigai domi annabi muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam bidan hunsu ka ala nyono ko hobe kambe kila ayin bilma sonno timembe adana bana hirbe ozenzane ozen annabi muhammad sirre
alaikum salam. Around the circle. Go around the circle. Around the circle.
So the young government daughter na katume on da posama on positema me posita o me man bon suma tisi tangana kaman bon suma tisi rubudila. So katonye halala man bon suma tisit fa ala abi fi ko la ko mal sum tisifo so sum banna malo ka ken ka fa bangelo okay on pumbe lo se la de nazu po suma yela so ko man ton sum bama tisirete so wela tonale basate sam tum meng sam na mabe lo se la ya katanale la so ka de pos ma me tum ton suma la on man se mazuka ka ban pombo posita ka nimba bo posita ka ba manyete de som o man semma ka tanyanga pam bis ka ba metene tubu di o tum man semma da osom ka ba meyete ba bise ba tema tu posmanna ama kelen kana da be ka man tubu ka yan ka manye amadia jamata yalgonna pugo na an yelle dra tana kara an yelle fukane posit amadia la fukonye pori ya kula wa fun ko nya pori la boju ko fu posra madia la yeba posma ka posum e boju ka ka posum because ye one ana yelle bani di akwi yeba tawro man no ba so yeba morwe timumuda ba okoro ne bonne motimumuda so ba posona se ba tebo no ba 26.
The other sects of Islam, when they have their funerals, they have so many performances they normally perform in their funerals. But in Ahmadiyyat, we don't have those performances. Something like they have 7 days adwa, 3 days adwa, 40 days, 100 days, with all those things.
So kalimam da yele sira. De ke onoko do wasa tise wenam na te pal sira la. So ba meng na te nye sira la kalen tulugulepa. So te menra kwele mwele yela zat posma. So me ku kwelem da konre so wena mazuk so kada set sak ka beno wela to til zina so me sit wel yo obonye po sama yela so be di po ka po tunu po wasa lamp po sama yas.
Mr. Adams, he even organized evening classes for us so that he would teach us how to perform ablution, how to do salads. It's through Ahmadi that I got to know all that. I was a Muslim, but the makaranta we attended, we were only reciting. We don't even understand. We only recite. But when I joined Ahmadis, whatever they teach, even my children, when they teach them, they would let them know the meaning. and they even practice it wherever they are.
Yes,